Hi everyone, welcome to Sunny Delicious. I don't want to waste your time. Let's just dive into one of the most frustrating double standards out there. Why are we so obsessed with female celebrities' private lives while men's lives barely get a second glance? Like, seriously, think about it. Every little detail about a woman's life, who she's dating, what she's wearing, how she's raising her kids, and what she's even eating is always being dissected, discussed, and judged. But when it comes to male celebrities, oh my god, it's all crickets, baby. Nothing is happening there. So, in this day and age, and yet we are still here, still stuck in this ridiculous pattern. Female celebrities can't even breathe without the world trying to pick apart their choices. But why? Are we still so fixated on women's personal lives? Why? Why? I don't understand. Let's start with relationships. The second a female celebrity is spotted with someone, it's a full on media frenzy. Who is she dating? Is it serious? Are they getting married? Is she pregnant? Does she want kids? Does he love her? Is he using her? Is it just sex? Is it casual? These are the kinds of questions that swarm these tabloids and Twitter feeds the moment a woman steps out with someone new. Hmm? It's as if like her entire worth is wrapped up in her relationship status. Take for example someone like Taylor Swift. Every relationship she's ever been in has been put under a microscope. Her dating history it's practically a full-time job for gossip people, for gossip bloggers, everyone. And when she sings about her experiences in love, oh, suddenly she's too emotional, too dramatic, and can't keep a man. The scrutiny is insane, guys. It's so insane. But flip the script and look at male celebrities. Look at Leonardo DiCaprio. Look at him. He has been dating women 20 years younger than him for decades, and no one bats an eye. No one is. Oh my god. I just recently saw a post like now, and I'm like, but this is not the first time. Why are people just picking up on this like now? And in fact, it's a joke. Um, something. I don't know, man. It's a joke, something people laugh about. He's seen as a bachelor living his best life. But imagine if Taylor Swift did the same thing. She'd be roasted. And for what? For doing the same exact thing that Leonardo would be doing. Hmm? The same thing that men are doing without facing the consequences. This obsession with women's private lives doesn't stop at relationships either. It doesn't stop there. Let's talk about bodies. The way that the media fixate on women's bodies, it's nothing short of disturbing. Every time a female celebrity gains or loses weight, it's a headline news. They'll ask, is she pregnant? Is she getting a divorce? Is she okay? All of these assumptions based on purely the size of her body and nothing else, just because she lost weight or she gained weight. People are trying to analyze what could be happening, but hey, no, nothing's happening. People want to gain weight, people want to lose weight for so many different reasons. Look at Adele was treated. Look at how she was treated after her weight loss. When she stepped out looking slimmer, people were suddenly obsessed with her body and not her voice, not her music anymore. The same thing happened with what's the name? Wilson, Rebel Wilson. These women have always been immensely talented. So talented, guys. But the moment they lost weight, the narrative just shifted. Suddenly, their bodies were the topic of conversation as if their weight somehow defined their worth or talent. And what I like about Adele, ooh, she kept making those bomb tracks. She kept making those bomb tracks, showing people that, hey, my voice was not installed into the weight of my body. I am talented. I can sing. I'm gifted, whether I'm slim or thick or however. Meanwhile, male celebrities can go from shredded to dead bod and back again, and there's no big deal. There's no big deal. Jonah Hill has gained weight, lost weight, gained it back again, and nobody's obsessing over it the same way. Nobody. Sure, there might be a comment here and there, but it's not nearly the same level of scrutiny. Men are allowed to exist without their bodies being tied to their value, but when it comes to women, oh no, not so much. Not so much. And without me forgetting the situation about motherhood, oh. This one really hits the nerve. Mm. The way society scrutinizes female celebrities' choices around motherhood is so mind-blowing. Whether a woman chooses to have children or not, there's a judgment. If she has kids, she's picked apart, oh my god, for how she's raising them. If she doesn't want kids, she's labeled as a selfish and incomplete. Oh, she's gonna grow up, she's gonna be old, and no one is gonna want her. All of those things. All of those things. All of those things. Jennifer Aniston, for years, the media obsessed over whether or not she's going to have children. Hmm? Just like that. Every single interview she did, every article written about her had some. They somewhere had to mention this thing of a biological clock, or speculated on why she wasn't a mother yet. And I don't get this obsession. I don't get it. There are so many male celebrities who don't even have children, who don't want children, but you won't see them being scrutinized like that. Why can't women just live their lives peacefully? Why? Why? People, I don't understand. Like, people couldn't just accept that maybe Jennifer, she didn't want kids, or maybe she wasn't okay at that time. Stuff like that. And when she finally spoke out, saying that her worth as a woman wasn't tied to having children, people still wouldn't let go. Compare this to someone like George George Clooney. For the for the longest time, he didn't have kids, and no one cared. No one cared. He was the cool bachelor living his best life. No pressure, just like no pressure. Like, it was just fine. It was just fine. And the pressure just wasn't there for him in the same way. Let me just put it that way. He was this best cool guy. And here's where it even gets worse. If a, if a female celebrity does become a mother, oh, the judgment does not stop. It does not stop. Then she's scrutinized for every single thing that she does as a parent. Is she breastfeeding? Does she have nanny? How many nannies does she have? How much does she even pay the nanny? How fast did she bounce back after giving birth? If she's seen without her baby, people are starting to talk, oh, she's not a good mother, where's the kid? There'll be mom shaming. They'll be mom shaming her. It's so relentless, guys. It's so relentless. There's so many celebrities I could talk about. There's so many celebrities I could mention. Beyonce is another perfect example. After she had her twins, the media was so obsessed with how quickly she would get back in shape. Like, give the girl a break. Give a girl a break. No one was talking about how she created life, or how she was managing one of the most high pressure careers in the world while being a mom. Nope. It was all about her body, all about her face. Meanwhile, Jay-Z becomes a father, and the media barely mentions how he's juggling fatherhood and his career. Hmm? There's just no comparison. Guys, it's not easy being a woman. It's really not easy being a woman, but the question is, why does this happen? Why does this happen? Why do we treat female celebrities' private lives like it's just some public property, while male celebrities get to live their lives without nearly the same level of intrusion? That's the question. Well, okay, part of it comes down to traditional gender roles and the expectations we place on women. Women are still seen as caretakers, nurturers, um, moral beacons. So when they step out into the public eye, those expectations follow them. They follow them everywhere they go. That's why they are always under this microscope. Society expects women to be perfect. It expects women to be perfect, to be the perfect partner, the perfect mother, to have the perfect body, the perfect everything. There's a podcast of mine where I was talking about why women should not chase perfection. I talk about this a lot. I talk about this a lot. You cannot do it all. You can't do it all. Don't even try to do it all. And and when these celebrities they fall short, uh oh my god, people feel entitled to criticize them, and I don't get it. Why there's also the uncomfortable truth that we are conditioned to believe that women's value is tied to their personal lives. Women are often valued for their relationships, their beauty, or their family status, while men are more likely to be valued for their achievements, careers, or contributions to the society. It's a sexist double standard, but it's one that has been ingrained in us for a very, very long time. And let's not forget about the media. Uh, let's not forget that the media actually profits off from this obsession. Drama sells, guys. Drama sells, and what's more dramatic than praying into a female celebrity's personal life and spinning it into a scandal? Hmm? Yeah, tell me, tell me. I mean, people have so much time on their hands. People like gossip. People, people, people have so much time on their hands. Magazines. It's not even magazines anymore. Those days are gone. We're talking about social media now. We're talking about social media. We're talking about these gossip news. They, all those things, the stories about female celebrities, relationships, bodies, parenting decisions. They know that these type of topics, they get clicks. They get clicks. You want to know what's going on with Beyonce, how she got back, her body. Did she give birth to the twins natural, or is it a C-section? Stuff like that. People are gonna click so much. People are gonna click, so they keep making them out. They keep making these most of the stories, they make them up, to spice things a little bit, because they are fighting for views. They created this toxic cycle where they know that the more likely they focus on women's personal lives, the more people will engage. And when you see that something is working for you, that's when you start to spice things up and start kind of telling lies. And now that's what makes the media today to be so bad. I remember I did my research, I was studying, and I came across that long time ago the news was expensive because it was truthful. It was expensive. Not only the news, but information was expensive. Information was expensive, but now it's everywhere. Anyone can say anything about anyone, anytime, any day. But here's the thing, this obsession isn't just damaging to celebrities themselves, it's damaging to all of us. When we constantly judge female celebrities for their personal choices, we reinforce harmful stereotypes and expectations for women in general. So, do you see? It's not only about female celebrities, no, it's now for all females. We are sending the message that a woman's worth is tied to her relationship status, her body, and her ability to be a good mother. And and that's not true, guys. This is not true. This is not true. This obsession with perfection and scrutiny affects how we view ourselves as women. We see these celebrities being torn apart for not living up to the impossible standards, and we internalize that. We internalize that so much. We start believing that if we don't have the perfect body, the perfect relationships, or the perfect family, then we've somehow failed. It's toxic and it's so unnecessary. It's not good. People are now being in relationships and they compare what they see on the feeds with what's happening in real life. And that's so unfair. It's so unfair. I think it's time you stop. It's time to stop. Stop expecting female celebrities to be perfect. Stop obsessing over their personal lives as if they owe us an explanation for every decision they make. They don't. We need to stop feeding into the narrative that a woman's worth is tied to her body, her relationship, or her role as a mother, because it's not. It's not. It's not, guys. Women, celebrity or not, are more than their personal choices. And let's start calling out the double standards. The next time the media fixates on a female celebrity relationship or body, ask yourself, would they be doing this if it was a man? Ask yourself that question. And if the answer is no, then it's time to push back. We don't need to engage with this type of content anymore. We can't keep feeding this, because the more we give it attention, the more it grows, and the more it grows, the more it becomes toxic, not only for the watcher but also for the person who's actually experiencing the real life situation. We don't need to contribute to the endless cycle of judgment, scrutiny, and even cyberbullying. We don't need to do all that. And at the end of the day, female celebrities are just people. They are just people. People who are allowed to make mistakes, have messy personal lives, and not live up to society's ridiculous standards of perfection. They are not here to play, I don't know, Miss Perfection. They are not here to be role models. And they are certainly not here to be scrutinized for every choice they make. I'm gonna keep repeating that. We need to we need to let them live their lives. We need to let them live their lives just like we let male celebrities live their lives. I mean, there's so many male celebrities I could mention who've dated with so many women in the industry, but you won't know. But you'll know how many girlfriends, how many boyfriends in the music industry Taylor Swift has dated, Rihanna has dated, all of these things. But when it comes to a man, when it comes to a man, you'd even be shocked to know that um, Jay-Z has some exes here on the music industry who are still famous today. But you won't know that because people are not so obsessed with male males' personal lives here in the celebrity industry. So yeah, man, we need to learn to push back. We need to let them live their lives just like the males do, without the consent, the constant pressure and judgment, scrutiny, criticism, all of these things. So why are we so obsessed with female celebrities' lives but not men's? Maybe it's time we ask ourselves, why are we so comfortable with this double standard? And more importantly, why do we continue to let it slide? And that's it for today, my beautiful people. I am so happy. I just said everything that I want to say. I just wanted to clear, I just wanted to clear my head. I just wanted to ask this question. And please, if you have the answer, say something there on the comment section. Talk to us. What do you think? What could be done? How are you contributing to the society when it comes to this matter? Are you one of the people who are obsessing, or are you one of the people who are like, no, man, just leave them? Women, they also need to rest, stuff like that. Just tell me everything on the comment section. And once again, thank you so much, people, for watching and listening to me speak. And until next time, bye and toodles.